does.
I'm really curious about this matchup because Violet's really heavy. Luigi's got those combos.
Yeah.
I don't know how floaty Violet is, if at all.
Yeah, and I feel like okay, and some fat percent Chase is able to add on right now. And so now that I think about it, I think we have 3 Luigi players at this tournament, at minimum, that I know of. There could be there's Batu, there's Chase, and then there was another guy who was playing against Noodle a little bit ago. Playing Luigi. I don't know who that was.
Pretty sure Batu.
I don't think it was Batu that played Noodle. Someone else played.
No, it was Batu. Batu played and beat him. I was just talking.
Well, he had to play 2 Luigis then. Wait, he eliminated him?
Yeah, you eliminated. You definitely had a winner's bracket. Batu took out a winner's bracket.
Okay, interesting.
I just love the highlight. Now so much fun. Strong is so much fun.
All right, so now Trip is sitting at 100% right now. He needs to figure out a way he can rack up some damage on this Luigi. Byleth is a like a pseudo swordy. He does have a lot of range to work with, and that could be a good tool to keep Luigi out. But if Chase keeps knocks him too far away from his tether recovery.
I swore I've seen Byleth recover from that.
Yeah, Byleth's tether recovery does seem to be like really far-reaching.
Right.
It would be really cool if they can add some kind of like indicator around the character to show if you're going to reach it if you use the
that would be nice.
tether.
At least like an arrow on the ledge or something.
Like it doesn't even have to like it could just be like a little like warning sign above your character if they're not in range, and then it goes away as soon as they are in range or something.
Right. No, I totally feel that.
Yeah, a little quality like.
I mean, they gave the Pikachus and Nesses.
Yeah, they gave all kinds of indicators and. Really good F smash right there coming off of Trip's going to be exactly what he needs to tie up the stock with him, only sitting at 50% now. But obviously it's Luigi, so Chase could take that out of the realm of
that immediate damage.
Yeah. Chase clearly pushing for a grab right now, and Trip knows that, so he's being patient. Now taking the percent lead with a couple good hits on Chase, not allowing him to win.
That was scary.
Extended hurt box, I guess?
That's my guess, yeah.
Because I don't think Luigi's grab reaches that far.
It's better than most.
Right, it is indeed a tether grab, but okay. Yep, Trip just manking on his opponent, pressing a lot of buttons right there. Just after Chase whipped a couple times, he just waited to see, okay, what are you gonna do? What's your panic option? Oh, that's right, he can do it repeatedly. That's pretty cool.
Well,
okay, Trip with demonstrating some good movement abilities on Byleth right now. I believe that was like the neutral beat canceled. Too, and a really good up smash right there. Trip not looking at all scared away from this matchup.
Ooh, he went.
Yeah, we can hear the slam on that R button, or the shoulder button. It sounded like he tried to tech right there.
Right.
But the timing was just not quite there in Chase.
Luigi trying to get that early percent combo.
Yeah, not sure what that down B was right there. Trip had very clearly gotten away out of his vortex. I don't believe Luigi even usually goes for that at that low, low angle to the ground, but. Alright, now Trip is one strong hit away from dying. Let's see if Chase instead opts to just swat him off the stage, versus the way he was able to get that first kill.
I cringed at that.
Yeah, that was definitely one of a cringe moment that we tend to see. Here goes more. Okay, yeah, see, these are the kind of things in Smash that tend to happen a lot, that you see a lot of players adapt by not pressing anything and just waiting to see what their opponent's going to do. We saw Trip do it earlier, but that time the panic got the best of him. If he had a bit more of like frame advantage right there, he probably would have spot dodged, and then Chase would have spot dodged, and then clear the shield, and they would have done it all over again.
There's a lot of end lag on that.
Yeah, there needs to be a name for those kind of moments in Smash, aside from like cringe, like when it's just defensive, like that kind of thing. Because like most players, trying to
wait and see what they do.
Yeah, exactly. It's like hot potato. It's the closest thing I can think of to call it.
Or like patience.
Yeah, like hot potato is when they start doing that, but patience is what they need to like not do that.
Right.
You want to just hold the potato for a while and then toss it to your opponent, right when it's going to blow up.
Wait a second.
Yeah. All right, so Trip's going to be making his choice for the next stage. It looks like Smashville is where we're going to be going here. Where were they? Were they Pokemon Stadium? No. Where were they for game 1?
That was definitely... it was Pokemon Stadium.
Was it? Okay. Yeah. All right, so it looks like Trip opting for a little bit smaller of a stage to go with here. Which, some characters against Luigi want to take him to bigger stages so they can just run away from him. But I think Trip wants to really maximize the length of his weapon here and really limit the amount of places on stage that Chase can be to not get hit by a sword.
Right.
And right now, that is coming to fruition as Trip is really racking on the damage with these weapons. And Nosh just awkwardly standing here. You want something? Oh, he's just sort of lost. Okay. Oh, okay. That was really unsafe air dodge upwards. Chase, unfortunately, not able to punish it much harder than just a last hit of a dash attack. Trip going to be hanging on to his first stock still. And a lingering hitbox from that plunger.
It's my favorite thing to see in Luigi. Whenever someone drops it on midair.
Yeah. It's the properties of it are so strange.
Very strange.
Oh, yeah, see, and that tether is actually proving to be really effective for Chase. It allows him to basically lock Trip out from going for those plays. Yeah, where he just like stands from a distance and throws out a move in a way that normally a character would not be able to punish him.
Right.
But Luigi having that tether grab does give himself a little bit more leeway. Oh, okay. Yep, misplacement there on that punish. Trip even had himself in the right position to punish some kind of roll get up, but Chase just landed right behind him. Moments are like that are always frustrating to see because you're like, I knew it. I knew that like recovery was coming, but I just
it's a down smash.
Yeah, exactly.
It's two sides.
All right, but still at a really dangerous percent right now.
There we go.
Yep, and the up air going to come through for Trip right there. Again, quite like game one, he may have the early deficit, but he's not afraid at all because he knows this character has the tools to get back in it. Running dash attack right there. Yeah, he won game one. Yep. A little bit of poking going out right there. And Trip with some clean combos. And with how flashy that looked, it's a shame to say they only put like 40 extra % on it right there.
I think it's DI dependent too.
Yeah, it could be. All right, well, Trip is playing keep away really well right now. This is, unfortunately he committed to going off the stage because I don't know where he thought Chase was going to be at that moment, but Chase probably just breathing a sigh of relief that Trip was not in a position to punish him. This platform is really working out for Trip because he's trapping Chase above him, and Luigi doesn't really have like the best mobility to like get down from
really
him.
sharking under him.
Yeah.
Oh,
good spacing right there.
I think that was a tipper too.
Chase is flying, yeah. Is he not supposed to be playing Trip? It's Chase versus Trip.
Oh, Chase, not Chase.
Oh, sorry,
okay,
I thought you said
words
Chase.
for a second.
Yeah, you looked very flabbergasted. All right, so anyway, back to the game. Yeah, we do have Trip with a pretty comfortable lead right now. That charger, they're not sure why Chase only went for a grab. Could have gotten like something that's even more damaging. And back are going to be a second stage spike. We're seeing Trip, unfortunately, not able to get as much with this as he wanted to when charging a smash attack right there. I think they'll smash that.
Whenever I see someone charge a forward smash and hold it, I always think they know something I don't.
Yeah,
that's what I always think.
It wasn't. I don't know what the animation was. It wasn't his forward smash. It was some kind of smash attack. It might have been his.
It was.
He wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like a motion like he was about to jab. It wasn't the jousting motion. Because when he charges his forward smash, he like actually he's gonna try and stab you, but he did. It was something a little weird than that. Alright, so he's gonna be poking with a down tilt, tries to react to a roll once again, but Chase gets away with it. Chase
missing the forward smash. I definitely did not want forward tilt that.
Yeah, and Chase right now is really doing a great job of applying pressure when Trip is off stage. He like forces him to really be careful about how he gets on or gets back on because Chase always puts that down smash hitbox in. Good patience right there from both players.
Right.
I mean, until Chase started spot dodging, but he did kind of just sit there for a little bit and out smash and speed Trip, tying it up 1-1.
There's always that moment, especially when you play with someone you know. They always seems like you always let go at the same time they do.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not excited to play either of these players.
Yeah, so I think the story of that game was Trip was abusing Violet's range a lot more in that matchup, and didn't seem like there were any key errors from Chase. It was just a lot of moments where Trip said, "Okay, I can hit him here, and he can't hit me."
Right.
I mean, to be fair, Trip did a lot of really dumb things too, like charging smash attacks, or like just charging things. But it was ever since that Chase couldn't really punish him.
Good use of smash last time too.
Yeah, now let's see. Oh, the switch to corn, interesting.
Hopefully he can adapt this quickly.
Yeah, so I mean, what's going to be interesting now in Trip's favor
more range.
And Chase probably has very little experience playing against this character.
Right.
Does anyone?
Yeah, exactly. Nobody really plays much corn at all. Trip, however, I believe he played a little bit of corn in Smash 4. The character is pretty different, but there's going to be like a lot of like the way the character feels that Trip's going to be very familiar with. So I have to imagine that just out of the gate, as far as mentality goes, and adaptation, Trip probably has the advantage. Ooh. Okay, that was weird.
You probably noticed some habits that he had that would be better at punishing with corn.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
There's the plunger.
A lot of moments of corn just not working right now. Okay, the down smash was certainly not going to hit. Must have been misinfo, but Trip still able to play the same
He's
game
probably
plan that
trying
he
to
played.
read a roll, it looked like. Because he's been rolling a lot.
Yeah, and speaking of reading rolls, yeah, that's just like the third moment now where Trip expected Chase to roll on the safety. It seems like that's what Chase keeps doing, but Trip's just not putting himself in the right position to punish him.
Right.
Again, Chase frequently going for that drop zone spike.
Oh my, I'm angry.
Those
I'm
are
angry
definitely-
I'm angry.
Yeah, that's definitely a feel bad moment for Corn. You never want to see you just completely hit out of
Don't
one
bug this character, but just every corn player just drop him, please.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, he should die from that. Chase getting a little bit too antsy, trying to peel off the kill or get some kind of lead, and Trip punishing him for it. Let's see if he can finally get that spike that he's been fishing for so much. Still does not, because Trip waits just long enough.
He really rolled out of that hump.
What'd you say?
He really rolled out of that hump.
Yeah. Yeah, still just a few moments here where Chase is just able to get away with some bad defensive options that Trip is in the position to punish him for, but just does not react fast enough.
This goes for a good old jump read. Doesn't really work out in his favor. Wow, that did.
Interesting down smash right there. That was, okay, I definitely did not expect that to hit with that hitbox, and didn't expect that to be like a move to go for there and have it be saved. Alright, the paralyzing hitbox from Corn right there. Kind of stopped Luigi from getting the grab follow-up he wanted.
Well, you know what I just noticed?
Yeah, and Hanukkah asked him to move back in the way of the camera, but it just didn't work. Just didn't hear him, I guess. Okay, starting to juggle a little bit. And again, I think in Smash 4, juggling was something that Corn could do really well against characters like Luigi. I'm surprised to see him not get more
Corn
opportunities.
definitely still can juggle. He just wasn't in the right scenario. It didn't look like.
Yeah. Yeah, and it looks like he just isn't as familiar with like the good setups for juggling, because Luigi is definitely juggleable in this matchup. Okay, gets up stage control for that maneuver.
There's a juggle scenario. Oh, with the trade, of course.
Yeah.
Luigi's snaring out of everything. He's got away from him.
Yeah, and this is a really tough moment for Chase right now, as we see him going for that charge smash attack. Oh, and that's definitely this info. He's going to die for that. And Chase starting to crumble a little bit under the pressure of not being able to hit this corn as easily as he was able to get hits on the Violet. Expects the roll in by Trip, but Trip smartly
Trip
goes
is
away.
Definitely more. He's making his spacing a lot more ambiguous.
Ambiguous, yes.
Yeah, ambiguous.
Yep, definitely. Which is like, that's the thing that Luigi needs to do against Corn in this matchup. He needs to just get a handle on what kind of spacing Corn likes to go for, so he can stay out of those weapon ranges. But Trip is really mixing it up and making it not hard to, or not easy to know where he's going to be at any given time. Really good drop through up there.
Really wants to grab punish on the range, and he could grab punish on the range of Byleth, but on the safety of Corrin, like Corrin has more, not more plus, but has less minus than Byleth does. But Byleth's spacing makes it so that things are typically safe.
Yeah.
But
And
it's just a different kind of safety.
yeah, and just then we saw a good adaptation from Trip in one of those moments where like you and your opponent are just staring at each other doing defensive options. He just jumps to get out of it, which is really good because it allows him to easily punish Chase, and Chase went for like a spot dodge or a roll or something. He can just come down with the option. Trip's movement is really working out in his favor.
You know what else is working out in Trip's favor?
That F smash.
Yeah, the commentator moment.
Yeah, and that's going to do it for him. A 2-1 win. You see Trip on camera shaking his head right there. He didn't look too pleased with the way he got that win, but honestly his Corn looked pretty comfortable. So with a character who has gotten drastically changed from Smash 4, I don't think you should feel too bad about